Good YouTube. This is week, I think week 6. This is week 6 of the football season 2022. And then it's the week 5 season of NFL. And this is what happens. If you're a fan of these teams, you already know this. But this is just like the main things that happen. I don't really do small schools. I mean, I do some small schools. Like I just write down what I think really matters. Does that make sense? If you go to these schools, I'm sorry if they're not on the thing. That's just how it is. UCF, they stomped on SMU, 41-19. Sorry. Nebraska, better beat Rutgers, 14-13. There's a lot of close games happening. Houston beat Memphis by 1, 33-32. Colorado State better beat Nevada, 17-14. Clemson, number 5, they moved up. They're number 4 now. They beat Boston College, 31-3. DJ 18 for 31, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. He also was leading in rushing. He had 12 carries for 89 yards. Bo Collins, he had 4 receptions, 58 yards, 1 touchdown. Big Six quarterback, I cannot say his name, I tried. 19 for 40, 180 yards. Coleman, the running back, had 11 carries for 37 yards. Zay Flowers, he had 8 receptions for 75 yards. No touchdowns. Michigan, they went down. They're 5th now. They beat Indiana 31-10. Tennessee whooped up on LSU 40-13. TCU beat Kansas. Kansas is now 5-1. 38-31. What was that? Oh, Mississippi State beat Arkansas 40-17. Florida beat Missouri 24-17. Texas beat the heck out of Oklahoma 49-0. Oklahoma's like they're just like Bevan was the coach now. The old DC from Clemson, and he's just not doing good there. Purdue beat Maryland 31-29. Georgia beat Auburn, that was already known. They beat them 42-10. Texas Tech lost to Oklahoma State 41-31. UCLA beat Utah 42-32. Ohio State beat Michigan 49-20. Washington got beat by Arizona State. Arizona State beat them 45-38. This is what pissed me off this week. Carolina beat Kentucky. South Carolina beat Kentucky. But Carolina is not ranked right now at the moment. I don't know about next week. I don't know if they're going to change anything. But they're not ranked yet, and Kentucky's ranked 17th. BYU, and Notre Dame beat them 28-20. Texas A&M and Alabama had a rough go with Texas A&M. They've almost lost to Texas. They almost lost to Texas A&M. And either they're like really doing bad or they're just going downhill. They've had 2 close games with 2 unranked teams. No, Texas A&M and Texas, they're both ranked, but at the same time, it's Alabama, and they won 24-20. Florida State, they lost to NC State by 2, 19-17. Thursday night football was the NFL. Colts and Broncos, 12-9. Colts in overtime. Here's where I'm getting like pissed off at my team. My team's the Washington Commanders. You know that. We lost to the Titans. We got stopped in the 4th quarter on the 2-yard line. Pissed me off. I'm looking at it on my phone the whole time, and it was making me mad because we're on the 2-yard line and we get stopped. It was an interception. Carson Wentz threw it, and it screwed us over. It just screwed us, and we could have had that game won. We had it won. We could have just ran the ball with Brian Robertson or Antonio Gibson and got a touchdown and it was over, and they didn't want to do that. They just wanted to, throw the ball. They had no timeouts left, I understand, but we could have ran that ball one time and got it in with Antonio Gibson or Brian Robertson. They're both tough runners. But, anyway, Carson Wentz, 25-38, 359 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. You can look these up, these are true. Brian Robertson had 9 carries for 22 yards. Johnny Brown had 2 receptions, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns. They both were long throws by Carson Wentz, which is the only 2 touchdowns he had was to Brown. Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill was 15 for 25, 181 yards and 1 touchdown. No, 2 touchdowns, sorry. Derrick Henry, I thought he did bad against us, but he had, I think, 8 touchdowns, 28 carries, 102 yards. Nick Westbrook, I don't know how to say his last name. It's weird. He had 2 receptions, 72 yards. Giants beat the Packers 27-22. Watched that game. Steelers got blown out by the Bills 38-3. Bears and Vikings 29-22. Vikings won that one. Lions versus the Patriots. No, Patriots versus the Lions. Lions were the home team. Patriots were the great team. 29-0. Patriots. Seahawks and Saints. Saints beat the Seahawks by 7. 39-32. Dolphins. Jets won that one. 21-15. No, 40-17. Sorry. Falcons versus the Bucks. Bucks beat them 21-15. Had a tough go with that. Texans and Jags 13-6. Texans beat the Jags. 49ers and Panthers 31-15. 37-15. 49ers won that one. Cowboys and Rams 22-10. Cowboys won that one. Eagles versus the Cardinals 20-17. The Eagles. Bengals and the Ravens 19-17. The Ravens beat the Bengals. Last night, Raiders and Chiefs 30-29. Chiefs they had like 2 sacks on Derek Carr, and Derek Carr he's a good quarterback. I give him props where props is earned. He's a good quarterback. I like Derek Carr. I always have, always will. And I didn't really watch David Carr play, but I watch Derek Carr a lot. I like using Derek Carr in the games. I like him as a person. I like him as a quarterback, and I just like Derek Carr. But that's what happened this week. If you want to go back and check through, You can, but just remember to subscribe and turn notifications on. I'll see you next week.